great to see you, Christ Community Church. It's Memorial Day, a glorious day in the Treasure Valley. The next 10 minutes, we've got a video for you on how we're going to be opening up. And there are probably going to be more questions, but this is the basic structure of how we're opening up. I hope you have a great day. It's the Not Ready for Primetime players are up. And you all have a great Memorial Day, and we can't wait to see you on June 7th. You all take care, and we'll talk to you later.
You can say something, oh, I see you've got Barb's cup or something like that, you know, just something that kind of, you know.
Of course, they aren't going to see that.
No, that's true. They won't. So, okay, ready?
Hey, I see you got Barb's cup.
Oh, the boss. Yeah, that's right. Very funny.
I'll tell you,
That's true.
I have been so excited about today. I've been looking forward to worshiping with everybody. You know, I'm just
I know.
been so excited about it.
I know. I am so ready. I'm so zoomed out. We zoom this. We zoom that. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so sick and tired of Zoom.
I hear you.
So,
Carolyn,
I'm so
glad
ready
to
to
see
see
you in
you.
person instead of on a TV screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but good gravy. What are you folks doing here in your jammies?
What do you mean?
I haven't been dressed in 3 weeks.
Looks like you've developed some bad habits over the last few years.
But we're ready to worship.
Well, we are.
Yeah.
We're going to worship as much as normal as possible.
Oh,
No
normal.
jammies and no slippers
No
anymore.
jammies and no slippers.
you're right.
I guess normal. We did talk about that at session.
We did a little bit, but you know.
There's this new normal, and
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
this isn't it. Huh?
Well, we're just getting kind of overexcited
I know.
about coming together again. you know.
I know. So that's right. We need to probably hear. Oh, I got these things here from session. So maybe we should go over this.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
everybody.
From
Don't
6
you
feet
think?
apart,
From
right?
6 feet apart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess when we come together on June 7th. At 10 a.m., so we're coming together at the summertime, at 10 a.m., we'll come into the sanctuary from all 3 exits. Isn't that what we said? And
Okay.
both this one, the main one, and then the one back there by the choir room, and then this one side, that all of those will be open and available for people to come in.
Okay, just propped open.
And just propped open,
Okay.
we'll have greeters there.
Yeah.
The greeters will be masked up, and we'll have Perel stations where people can wash hands and just make sure that we're all taking care of each other.
Great, I see
there.
That's right. Then when we come in, especially from the front doors back there, we'll come straight to the sanctuary and not stop at all, because all of the doors in the hallway to the Sunday school rooms, fellowship hall, are going to be closed anyway.
Okay.
So we need to come straight into the sanctuary.
We'll need to remind people that if they need to use the restroom on the way in, or after the service for that matter, to make sure and maintain some distance when they go into the restroom, so that
Right.
Yeah.
we can maintain
And there'll
that.
be sanitizer
Yeah,
and that.
good.
Yeah, sanitizer
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So once we're in the sanctuary, though, all these rows will have every other row removed. So we'll only have about half the chairs in there. And we're asking, and then Emma, you can look at it, and we're asking everybody to sit in family units, and then once you're in your family unit, that you put 3 chairs between you and the next person, just so that we can keep that 6-foot distance there. Yeah.
Well, I think we're not requiring masks, but we're encouraging people to wear masks. Isn't that right?
That's right, because
Yeah,
we want to
and-
make sure that we're protecting the most vulnerable here.
I mean, the
And-
greeters will be wearing masks and gloves and that, and when communion comes around on the 14th, the servers are going to be wearing masks and gloves, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, good.
So,
But we will be singing, and the words will be up on the screen for everyone to see, so we're doing that. If you wear a mask, fine, and if you don't, just be cautious of people around you.
yeah. And again, those masks, it's a pain, but the reality is we're wanting to protect our most vulnerable people.
Yeah.
And
There are some of us that have issues with
Sure.
having to wear a mask.
Sure,
So
but
Yeah.
Another thing I think is we're going to put a lock box here. It's over here on the wall, so because we aren't going to pass around the plate for tithes and offerings. So people can put their tithe and offering in the box either before the service or after the service.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, so that'll be a different part of the service. But yeah, so put our offering there, like Pete said, and we have removed also the Bibles and the hymnals. So like Carol Ann said, everything is going to be projected, which is sort of normal, but we've just removed those, and we won't be handing out bulletins, at least for the time being. Everything will be up on the screen.
We're also removing the pens and the cards for prayer requests.
Right.
But if they have any, they could either email you or the office.
Right.
At the office.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to eliminate all the touch stuff that we've got. So yeah. And also, here's an exciting thing. It's the fellowship time that's really fun, and that's an important part of the worship service. But we're sort of hog-tied a little bit. So what we're doing is that once the service is over, we're asking everybody to, as orderly as possible, just to go ahead and exit the sanctuary. Don't necessarily visit here, but we're going to visit out on the lawn out there and kind of outside, fresh air, wind blowing. And the first Sunday we're back, we're going to all walk down, or you can drive down and park in the Treasure Valley Community College parking lot. We're going to walk down to Indian Creek Plaza, and we'll have coffee out there at Flying M, and we'll be able to sit at the tables that are out there and visit and catch up. And I think that is just going to be a great time. We won't have coffee here. But the second Sunday we're back on the 14th, we are going to have coffee, but again, it'll be outside after the service, and we'll be able to gather and fellowship there in a way that, we're not inside breathing the same air. And again, we're just trying to eliminate as much of that as possible.
So we're going to still have our fellowship time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then those that feel like they need to have something to drink during the service, we're going to ask you to bring your own water bottle or thermos to the church service.
Right, because we're just not going to have any cups or anything like that, particularly that first time. And when we do have coffee, someone is going to be serving you. So we're kind of eliminating all the self-serve stuff, where it's just one set of hands that are clean and all that, and we can have great confidence in. We'll be serving coffee and serving any cookies that we have. So that's a little different, but still the same purpose. We're going to be able to sit and eat and drink coffee and talk to each other and catch up. So I guess if all this seems a bit over the top, Session is really going out of its way to be good neighbors. We want to support what the mayor is trying to do and city council and what the governor is doing. We want to support all our local businesses as much as we can, but at the same time, we don't want to see a spike in this virus that everybody says is probably going to happen in the fall, but we're going to try to prevent it. And so that's why we're wearing masks, and that's why we're, parelling up and doing all that stuff. Just to, again, support what's going on and be good neighbors to each other and to our community. Because, God's put us here and wants us to bear witness to Him. And that's part of it. So, yeah.
Yeah, good idea, Dave. It really is a good idea to kind of take it a little bit slow. I know there's a bunch of us that have been ready to come together for weeks now, and others who probably aren't comfortable with it for a number of more weeks yet. So it's a good idea to go slow and to be safe. But those who are staying at home, especially if you're in a high-risk category, or you're just uncomfortable with coming together yet, we suggest that you stay home. Especially if you're ill, especially to stay home.
Yeah.
Don't come in and share that with others. You're not going to miss anything because we're going to live stream our whole service, and so you won't miss a thing. So anyway, just people should know that if they are uncomfortable coming together. We don't want to exclude anybody, so we're going to be live streaming the service.
Yeah. That's true. And in the meantime, we are keeping, session did decide we're keeping kind of lockdown on the church. There's no
Right.
meetings here. That if we do, when we do have Bible studies, let's Zoom them or in your homes as you're comfortable, that kind of a thing. But here at church, we're still not having meetings for the time being, and we'll change that. But for the time being, that's what we're
Down the
doing.
road,
The
yeah.
church office is still going to be open Monday through Thursday from 9 until noon.
Right. 9 to noon will be open, and just leave a message there, or email or anything, and we'll be in touch. So yeah, we'll just, again, kind of baby steps here. So, and I suppose then another thing is we're asking everybody to wear pants, right?
Well, you know, I've got, like I said, I've been in these
I
for
know.
3 weeks. They're starting to smell a little bit, but yeah, I'll change out of them.
Let's be
Dave.
sure to tell Mitch.
I
Okay?
promise. Yeah, oh, yeah, gotta tell Mitch.
That's a good call, Pete.
Thank you,
That's a
Carol
good
Ann.
call. So,
Okay, so we'll see you all Sunday, June 7th at 10 a.m. at Christ Community Church, EPC. And afterwards,
we'll catch up down at Indian Creek Plaza.
And we'll see you then.